I'm gonna stop right here. Good morning, and we are going to start our session by taking a deep inhalation to the belly, and exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. One more time. Then we're going to bring ourselves into a modified butterfly and bring our hands to our feet and just go for a forward bend, breathing. We can feel our back muscle and our hip opening, but using the breath to just relax, right? Focusing on our just practice, on our breath, slowing down the mind, the busy mind, breathing. Then we're going to come back up. Then we're going to close both knees to the side, right? So we're just closing both knees to the side, just like about here, right? Then it feels a little bit funny, right? We kind of like have the right leg backward and the left leg to the front. Then we bring our hands to the back and we just sink into the position. So we have a bit of an interior, turning. Breathing. And then we're going to just do the other side. So we're just turning both knees with a space between them, and then bring the hands to the back again, and then just relaxing. And we can still feel the rotation of the hips going inward, right? We do a lot of rotation, external rotation, but this time we're just trying to close up our hips. This is very positive for the hips, full range of motion. Breathing. Coming back to the center, we're going to bring the left leg to the front, bringing the right leg all the way, right? So we're just kind of like having a half sitting position, or so we're going to do and start to do a twist. That's the position where we start, right? So we'll get our right leg on top, right here, and that left leg is extended. Then we're going to go for a forward bend in that same position, breathing. This is to target sort of like the IT band, which muscle, part of the back muscle of your legs. Breathing. Coming back up, and then we're going to switch leg. The right foot goes on front, left leg goes all the way, right? So the left knee is kind of like on top of the right knee, right? Just like that. And then we're going forward. Breathing. Breathing. Then we're going to come back to the center, and we're going to both legs to the front and going for a forward bend with both legs straight. Breathing. Again, using your breath as a focus to just let go of all the tension in your lower back, shoulders, head. Always when we exhale, we let go, right? We inhale and we exhale, let go. Breathing. Coming back up, and then we're going to open the right leg to the side, bringing the left leg to the front, right? Bringing the right hand to the front, and we're going to go for a side bend. So we try to do a side bend, not facing the knees, but really being sideways, staying sideways. Breathing. Feeling a big, nice stretch to the side. Breathing. Coming back to the center, we're going to switch over. Right leg is bent, left leg is extended. And we're going to bring the left hand to the front and go all the way to the side. Breathing. Try to just let go. Every time you exhale, you try to get that position to be relaxed a bit more. Coming back to the center, then we're going to switch again. We're going to bring that left leg to the front, right? And then from that position, we're going to go all the way to a pigeon pose, right? All the way to a pigeon pose. Breathing. So we're just going to bring the shoulders down, touching both of your thumbs. So your hands are just about the right apart. And then bring the lower lips above the hip lips. Shoulders are down. Then we're going to bend the right leg as far as we can. Then turn to your side, bringing your right hand to right leg and hold. Breathing. And then I'm going to let go of that leg going all the way down, completely letting go of the hip. Breathing. And then we're going to come back up with both of your hands on your side. We're going to tuck our toes, our right leg toes, bringing the right leg front for like a lunge, right? Just slowly, slowly adjusting yourself for a lunge. And then we're gonna bring the foot a little bit further up and then extend both legs, right? So a forward bend in sort of like a lunge position, but both legs are straight. And breathe. And breathe. So we can feel stretching into the hamstrings, but as well as the calf muscles on the back. So everybody's getting a little bit of a stretch. Breathing. Try to relax your upper body if you can, right? We can also use blocks to put our hands on, right? Just stay where you are. And then from that position, we're going to bend the left leg to the front, right? We're coming back into a lunge. Bring your hands in prayers, right? Then we're going to take a step with the right leg that's going to go on the front, and we're going to bring it to the front flex and hold. So we have that left leg is bent, right leg is straight with the flex point. And we're trying to get really straight, right? I know it's a bit of a balancing act. Breathing. Breathing. Bringing the hands to the back, we're going to clasp our hands and we're going to bring, the shoulders down, and we're going to slightly bring our pelvic floor forward, right? We're just modifying the position. Breathing. And then from that position, we're just going to relax everything, bringing ourselves into a full standing position, just like if we're going to the mountain pose, taking a few seconds to breathe to the belly and relax. Breathing to the belly, through the nose, and relax. Then we're going to turn around and go to the other side with our pigeon position, right? Okay, here we go, pigeon position. So bringing our thumbs together, right? Hands apart, and breathe. And then from that position, we're going to bring the left hand to the front, a bit more to the front, and then we're going to bend that left leg, right? So we're getting a bit more stretch into the front hip flexor. Then we'll bring our left hand and grab our foot, right? And breathe. So we're facing sideways, right? I'm looking at you right now, right? Breathing. Again, there's nothing to do in the asana. So what do? We breathe. And then we're letting go of the legs, and we're going to go all the way down for a forward, just doing a modified pigeon, but just letting go and everything all the way down to the floor. Breathing. And then from that position, we're just going to come back up, bringing hands to the side, tucking that left toe into the back, right? Left toe, bringing ourselves into, bringing that right leg into a lunge, right? And then bringing the back left toe a little bit further up, right? And then extending both legs, right? Exactly. Just what we did the other side. And breathe. And again, we feel that nice stretching into the hamstrings and the left calf muscle, Achilles tendons. Everything is getting a nice bit of a stretch. Breathing. Relaxing the shoulders. Then from that position, we're going to bend the legs, come back up for a lunge, and then bring our left foot a little bit more up, and then go to the opposite way, right? Bend that left leg and extend that right leg with the flex foot. So it's a bit of a balancing, strengthening exercise. Not exercise, I should say, asana. Then we'll bring the hands to the back, and then we're going to flip the pelvic floor forward. Breathing. It's all about control, and we control everything through the breath. Flexing that feet as far as we can. Then we're going to take a step forward and go to the mountain pose with both hands to the side, taking a deep inhalation. And exhale, relax your shoulders. One more time. And relax the shoulders. Stay there just a little bit. And then from that position, we're just going to go onto a full table position, right? And we're going to do some cats and dogs. So we're going to do some cats first. So we're going to take a deep inhalation. Then we're going to bend our pelvic floor down, right? Squeezing the shoulder blades, and then we're going to go the opposite way, squeezing the buttocks and then curling the back all the way, exhaling the same time. Now, squeeze it, exhale. Now, squeezing. Now, and squeezing all the way, really curling everything. So it gets like a rusty chain, which is our spine, right? So we try to get that chain to be oiling up and all the way forward. Breathing one more time. And come back to the center. And then we're just going to go right arms and left leg up. Whoops, there it goes. And breathe. So in that position, we make sure that we have our belly is tightening in, right? Bringing that belly in so we don't have any deep crevices into our lower back, right? Breathing. Holding, but don't hold your breath. And then I'm going to bring the right hand down and then bringing the left leg out and the right leg out and left arms up. Breathing. Breathing. Just focusing on your breath. Your head is aligned with your arms. We're looking down onto the floor. Bring the hands down. Then now we're going to go into downward dog, right? We're going to push ourselves onto our toes and go to downward dog. There we go. So we're making sure that both of our feet, we're looking down to our feet, both our feet are lying the same place, right? As well as our hands. And bending one leg, bending the other leg to get maximum stretching. Breathing. Coming back. And breathe. And then from that position, we're just going to tuck our pelvic in a little bit if we can, right? Or we can just pull up our pelvic floor, right? Just making sure that that lower belly is really, snug, so we don't go into hyperflexion, right? Then we're going to bring the left arms to the front and bring the right arms to the side. And hold. Breathe. Then we're going to bring that right arms and bend it to the back, onto the back, right? If you can see my hands there. That right arm is on the top. We bring it to the back and hold. Breathing. Then we bring it to the side again, switching over, bringing that right hand right into the center, and then bringing that left arm to the side. And hold. Don't forget to bring your abs in, right? So you don't have an hyperlordosis. Then we're going to bend the arms and bring our palms up onto the back. Breathing. And then we're going to bring it out again, and we're going to switch over one more time. Left arms on front in the center. Bring the right arm to the side. Breathing. Again, focusing on your breath. If your arms are starting to get a little tired, then we're going to bend again with our palms up, right? Bend the arms on to our back. The right arm. Then we're going to bring the arms out again. Switch over, bringing the right arm to the front in the center. Bring the left arm to the side and hold. Bring your pelvic floor in and tucking your abs. And then bend the arms again to the back with your palms up. And stay. Then bringing the arms out, and then we're going to come down one more time, last time. Left arm to the front, right arm to the side, and hold. Bring your pelvic floor in and your abs in to have real control about your lower back, right? Then we're going to bend the arms with the palms up. Breathe. Bring the arms again to the side, switching over. Right hand to the front, left arm to the side, and hold. Bending the arms again. Last time. Palms up. Bring your pelvic floor in. And then from that position, we're just going to go onto our knees, and we're going to go through the needles. So I'm going to go onto the front like that, bringing both hands to the front, and then I'm going to right the left arm is going to go through the needles, right? So when I'm pulling that arm, then I'm bringing my head to the side, and then trying to bring my head to the floor. But at the same time, I need to make sure that I'm sitting on my feet, right? So it's kind of like a bit of a balance. And breathe. And breathe. Relaxing everything. Then I'm going to come back to the center, and I'm going to switch over. We're going to bring the right arm through the needles and going all the way. It's a bit of a twist, right? And breathe. Letting go all the tension that you may have. Then I'm going to come back to the center, bringing ourselves back into easy pose, right? Here we go, easy pose. And we're going to work on our nostril breathing, right? So nostril breathing, we are making sure that we are just really, first of all, we're bringing left hand into mudra on the other side. Then we're closing the left nostril, which is going to show it for you for just a little bit. Closing left nostril with the right ring fingers. Then we nail to the right. We're closing both with the tongue, and we hold our breath, and we exhale left. Then we inhale left, closing both tongues, exhale right. So we alternate the breath, right? That's how we get those energy centers, those energy to be rebalanced too, especially if we feel a little low or out of sorts. That's a great way to just kind of like bring everything back in balance, right? Okay, so we're just gonna start closing your eyes, closing left nostril, and then inhale right, close and hold. Exhale left, inhale left, close and hold. Exhale right, inhale right, close and hold. Exhale left, inhale left, close and hold. Exhale right, inhale right, close and hold. Exhale left, inhale left, close and hold. Exhale right, inhale right, close and hold. Exhale left, inhale left, close and hold. Exhale right, last round, inhale right, close and hold. Exhale left, inhale left, close and hold. Exhale right, bring the hands down into next onto the right knee, and then staying where you are. Inhale deeply, both nostril, exhale deeply, and resume normal breathing, noticing the difference, much more calmer the mind is through the prana, the breathing, which is so controlled also by our emotions. And then from that position, we're just going to relax our shoulders, bring ourselves into a squatting position, right, with hands to the front. And prayers. And then from that position, we'll bring both hands to the floor. Then we're going to bring the right leg to the side, right? Just kind of like bringing ourselves up into a little bit more stable position, right? And stay where you are. Just having a nice big stretch to the side. Then bring your hands in prayers. You're on your toes, right? Bring the hands down. Then we're going to go and switch over. Bringing the left leg out into a flex position. We are on our toes with that foot. Then when we feel nice and stable, we bring ourselves into prayer position. Then bring the hands down. Then we're going to turn ourselves into downward dog again, but this time we're going to do downward dog with the feet. One foot is going to be inverted, right? So we just have the right foot is inverted. It's not on our toes. It's sitting down like that, right? And then from that position, we're just going to take a little bit of weight off. We're going to go on our toes and shift the weight a bit onto that right foot that is inverted, right? And breathe. Bringing your abs in. Then we're going to come back down. Then we're going to switch over. Bring the right foot down, right? Like downward dog. Then we're going to invert and bring the top of the foot down, right? Like a ballerina is going to go and push your way down the feet so with nice camber into our foot. And then we're going to switch, go up onto our toes, right toes, go up, and then shift our weight slightly onto that left foot that is inverted. And breathe. And then we're going to come back. And then we're going to walk our hands all the way for our forward bend, right? Or arms back. And just relaxing everything. Bring our hands into our elbows and just relax again. Breathing. Bending the knees and going slowly into a standing position. Coming back to the center, and we're going to just go and do a few balancing asanas. So we're just going to start by bringing the right foot on top of the left knee, right? And I'm going to go into a sitting position this way, right? Like a chair, modified chair. Breathing. Hands in prayers. Then we're going to come back slowly, slowly. Then we're just going to bring the left hand to the right foot and bring the right arm to the side, right? And breathe. Bringing your abs in. Always having a little, gazing your eyes on one single spot, 45-degree angle helps. Then we're gonna just check everything. We're gonna go on the other side, bring the left foot on top of the right knee. Then we're gonna go for a chair, modified chair. Breathing. Coming back, slowly, slowly, very controlled. May have problems, especially on that knee. Bring the right hand, grabbing the left foot, left arm arch. Breathing. Single foot, single point with your eyes. And then relaxing the both feet. And then we're going to come down and we're going to do some practice, co-practice with our chair. So bring your chair to your mat, right? Okay. So we're going to bring our leg up to the chair, right? But you see, I don't want to have the leg way down like that, right? I want to make sure that that I have a 90-degree angle, right? 90-degree angle, that's the key. So we totally comfortable, bring your head down, and then you gotta be like feeling completely relaxed. That your lower back is sinking down, your knees on the same level, right? With your 90-degree angle on your chair, right? And then from that position, we're just gonna bring the hands behind the neck, and we're just gonna go and not have we're not gonna bring our elbow forward like this, right? No, we're just gonna leave our elbow down. It's only when we do the obliques that we might just switch them a little bit, but when we're gonna go up, we're just gonna go up and really keep those elbows back down, right? So we're gonna squeeze up and we're gonna hold it there and stay. So our legs are relaxed, right? There's no force in those legs. Breathing. Bring your pelvic floor in if you can. Remember your elbow backwards and not forward. Breathing. A bit higher if we can. Holding. Keep that breath. So from that position, then we're going to bring the left arm up, but we're still holding. See, with my my right hand is still giving a support for the neck, right? And then I'm going to pull that left arm up, shifting a little bit so my obliques are engaged now. You can feel on the right side. And breathe. Holding. Those are kind of a static asanas in the sense that we are just not really moving anything. We're just holding. Holding. If you need to take a break, you can always bring the head down and bring your arms to the side with your palms up. Otherwise, we stay here. Holding. Give a little bit of a squeeze, like that left arm goes a little bit more toward the right side. Breathing. Then we'll switch over. We're going to bring the left arms behind the neck. Then we're going to bring that right arm up. So we're staying in the central position first. So that right arm is up. But we're still holding, we're just protecting our neck, right? With our left hand. But that elbow, that left elbow is not really curling. It's curling and you are going too far up. Then we're going to pull a little bit toward the left with that right arm. Oh, yeah, that really does it. Hey? Engaging those obliques. Breathing. Bring your pelvic floor in if you can think of it. Then we're going to bring the right hand down. We're going to switch over with that left arm back up. Same thing, different side. So we centrally first, right? That left arm is in the center. Then now we're going to switch it toward the right, engaging those obliques. Breathing. And a bit further up. That's it. We are not taking a break yet. Hang on in there. Then we're going to switch over, left arm behind the neck, right? Right arm up to the center. Breathing. Then we'll switch that right arm toward the left, right? Engaging those obliques. Breathing. Bring the hands behind and off we go again. Last series. Right arm to the center. We are not taking a break yet, but if you do need to take one, please do so. Left arm is up, central. Then we're switching toward the right. As hard as you can. Breathing. Coming back to the center, bringing the left hand behind the neck for support. Right arm up center. Breathing. Right up goes further to the left, engaging those obliques. Breathing. Bit higher. Coming back to the center, bringing the arms behind both, bringing the feet up, right? Then we are going just a little bit higher, just to the center with the elbow back. And relaxing the head, bringing the knees to the chest, pushing away your chair to the side if you can reach it, right? To the back. Extending your legs all the way down for the corpse pose, taking a deep inhalation, bring the arms to the back, inhale deeply, and extend everything, release to the mouth. One more time. One more time. And stay where you are. Breathing. And then from the same position, we are just going to bring our knees to our chest, right? And then bring the arms to the side. We're going to go for a twist toward the right, all the way to the right, right? Bringing the right hand on top of the left knee, looking out to the left side for a nice twist. Relax the right shoulders, relax the left shoulders, and breathe. Squeezing the abs the other way now, around. Breathing. And we're going to come back to the center and we're going to go all the way to the left side with both knees stacked up, left hand on top of the knee, right arm to the side for the twist. Breathing. Relaxing the shoulders, very important. Coming back to the center, bringing both feet together for the butterfly in supine position. So, and then we're going to tuck our neck, right? Neck retraction. So we're just holding our feet, right? And then we're really trying to get the shoulders down as far as we can. So to have the whole back just pinned down by retracting our neck. And we can feel it's going to be a nice big long stretch alongside all those muscles of the back. And breathe. So we retract our neck by pulling our chin down. That's how we do it, right? Because we have our head in the way. So when we're doing that, we're just extending our cervical muscles. It's very, very positive for the whole link. Beneficial. And then from that position, we're going to open our leg to the side. Bring your hands inside the inside of the knee. And then pointing our feet as far as we can. Relaxing your shoulders. Breathing. And then we're going to bend both knees and grabbing ourselves for a happy baby, right? Side to side with our hands on the inside, right? And rolling side to side. Breathing. Relaxing everything. And then we're going to turn back to the side, coming back up, and then coming back up into easy pose. Right, here we go. So now we're going to do our kaphabalati breathing, right? So we're just going to bring the little cushion into the back. This is very important. If we don't have a support for this whole practice right now, which is a really a deep breathing practice and a little meditation that follows it, then we are going to have a little bit of sagging. We're going to go like this, right? So we want to get this little cushion so our posture is correct and we are not really also, having, a lot of pain in our joints, right? That helps too. We can also use all the methods to do meditation. Our meditation, we can use chairs or kneeling stools, right? Okay, so we're gonna start. So how do we do this? We do this practice by breathing, inhaling to the nose and breathing out to the lower belly. So we inhale and we're letting this whole belly out, and then we exhale, we push it all down out. Inhale and push it down, right? That's how it works. So we're going to do that 3 times 20. Then we're going to do breath retention, which is again another practice that, first of all, it's really calming the mind. That's a great practice for anxiety again. If we have a little bit of anxiety, you can just do this as a practice, to hold our breath for like 10 seconds. And then you'll feel like, things are a little bit settling down again. And you can do it as many times as you need to. So also, this is another practice to expand the chest, right? Those long little sacs, when they are under pressure like that, they have to expand to hold that air, and it strengthens them. So we are strengthening our lungs, in the same time. So it's really a lot of beneficial. At the end, we will do a little meditation, and I will do the gong 3 times, but we'll discuss that later. So we're going to start. Closing your eyes is best, so just listen to my voice. So we're just going to start. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Relax your shoulders. Remember, inhale deeply, exhale deeply to the belly. Inhale to the belly and start. Last one. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale 3/4 and hold. Exhale deeply, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale to the belly and start. Last one. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale 3/4 and hold. Exhale deeply, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale to the belly, last round. Last one. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale to the belly and hold. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. And resume normal breathing. So now that we have deeply oxygenated body, our mind is also getting this little influx of really calm and quietness. And we're going to keep our eyes closed or open our eyes for a little guided meditation. So I'm going to do the gong 3 times, and basically this is a little bit of an introduction to meditation. We practice this to try to get into that mode of being right here, right now, to the present moment, which is very difficult for the mind. But the breathing practice is really helping us getting into that state of mind, right? So I'm going to do the gong 3 times, and then we'll go from there. Take a deep inhalation and exhale deeply. Slowly, we're gonna go onto the floor for our final relaxation. If you have a if you need to have like a little blanket, please do so. If it's a little bit cooler, that really helps keeping that wonderful energy that our practice we did this morning. And thank you again for being part of my practice. So we're just gonna closing your eyes, palms are up into the corpse pose. Taking a deep inhalation to the belly and exhaling deeply. One more time. Then we're just going to bring the right arm up and tense it and let it drop. Left arm up, tense it and let it drop. Right leg up, tense it and let it drop. Left leg, tense it and let it drop. Bringing the whole two arms and two legs, and tense everything, the edges up and relaxing everything. Turning your head side to side. So you'll find a comfortable place. Taking a deep inhalation to the belly. And exhale slowly. Closing your eyes and just relax completely. Every time you inhale and every time you exhale, you're feeling your body completely melting down to a deep state of relaxation. Wiggling your feet, wiggling your hands. Take a deep inhalation to the belly. Turning to your side slowly, keeping your eyes closed. Pushing yourself up into easy pose. Bringing your hands up to your knees. Slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for being part of our practice this morning.